In this video, we want to go ahead and get ourselves set up with the various interaction messages. So for example, we have four right here. The first one being a wall weapon if you have not purchased a weapon yet. Next one being if you purchase that weapon, this will be the new message. Then for the doors, we basically have the same kind of message. However, we just have the only difference being the names. So they call one door open door and the other one clear debris. So we can kind of create this very easily using some reusable functions. Now, I would like to have this kind of handled in one place. So that way, we're not chasing around these messages and all that kind of stuff, everywhere. Now, to begin, I was initially thinking about exposing this to the developer's settings. However, the more I kind of thought about it, the more I thought about it would be kind of a pain to reconstruct these strings out of, multiple different variables by just taking the common parts of them. So I've decided to, for the most part, kind of, I don't want to say hard code, but basically hard code their values. So the way we can do this is through some simple static functions. So we're going to close down everything except for we can go to the core module.h. And here we're pretty much just going to make some simple helpers to construct these. So we can either do, let's see, how do we want to do this? Let's do a static. In our case, we'll do a f string because that's what we're working with currently. And this will be the get wall weapon purchase. Or let's do get wall weapon interaction message. So here we need to take in a const f string, and this will be the weapon name and then the cost. So const in 32 cost. So right inside of here, we can pretty much construct it. So we do have a .cpp file, so I'm actually going to make use of that just to kind of keep this header here a little bit cleaner. So let's generate the definition. So in here, we want to mimic this message. So I'm going to comment and add it so I can visually see it. So for this, we can use return. We want f string, printf, and we can go text and paste pretty much the entire message. So press and hold F to buy, %s, which will be the weapon name, and then cost, %d for the cost, and then a closing brace. So now for parameters, we just have weapon name and cost. Oh, we have to dereference weapon name. So this should take care of this example. And I'm going to leave the comment there so we have a nice reference, or if we ever need to view it and decide to maybe change it or something like that. So next up, we have the weapon purchased, basically, message. So we need two things. So get wall weapon purchased interaction message. So we have the cost. Then we also have the corresponding ammo cost with it. So let's make that and copy paste. Okay, so we don't actually need the weapon name in this case. So let's remove that. We just have the cost and the ammo cost. So once we have that, we can do pretty much the same thing. So return f string, printf, and we want the for weapon cost %d, and then we want the for ammo cost %d. So just like before, cost and ammo cost being the various parameters. Next up, we have the barricade, so we can have a single function for this. So get, let's call it barricade, interaction message, and we're just going to have a barricade name and a associated cost. So this one is going to quite literally be the get wall weapon interaction message. Just swap weapon name to barricade name and remove the buy. So this way, let's print it out, or add the comment. So press and hold F2, barricade name, and then cost. And that's pretty much all we have to do. Now we can call these pretty much from anywhere because our core module is meant to be reused. So now that we have that, let's go to find our wall weapon module, wall weapon.h, and override the get interaction message. So here, what we want to do is, first off, let's include the core module, or not the core module, the core module.h rather. And we want to just simply, for now, return the core, oh wait, what's it called? Where am I at? So actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know why I made those static. I was thinking they were going to be inside of a function. But we want to call the get wall weapon interaction message. So return get wall weapon interaction message, and we want the weapon name. So that's going to be the wall weapon data, weapon name, and then the cost. So wall weapon data, cost. And likewise, let's go ahead and comment it out, but we'll make a call to get wall weapon purchased interaction message and pass in the same thing, the cost, and then the ammo cost as well. And here we're just going to comment it out so that way we have it for later. Okay, that is good. Now we can go to the barricade.cpp and do basically the same thing. So if we've been purchased, we want to construct it here. Through my mouse. All right, so we want to go ahead and include, again, the core module.h and call the corresponding, let's actually remove the interaction message from the PDA. We want to call get barricade interaction message. And we just pass in the barricade name, so barricade data. And we want the, let's see, we do not have a barricade name. So we have a cost, but no name. So let's set one. So F string barricade name, and we'll set it to, let's just do something simple. So open door. So like that. So barricade name, and we need the cost. So barricade data, cost. And now we can give this a try. So let's go ahead, recompile, and see what happens. Okay, so we ended up getting a few linker errors, and to be honest, I'm not quite sure how to resolve these. So given the context, I'm going to undo the static, so we are going to make these static again. However, the drawback of this is we have to go ahead and make the definition in the header file, unless we want to do a little bit of additional work to get it in the CPP. So I'm just going to copy and paste pretty much what is had. So we have that. Let's do the remainder. And the last one, like so. Okay, now we can get rid of everything inside of the .cpp, and we have our corresponding functions. So let's go ahead and build, make sure we can actually compile, and then make our way to the editor. Okay, so we built just fine. Let's make our way to the editor and make sure we actually get the correct messages. Okay, once we are back in the editor, so we have our open door at a cost of 100. And for the STG, we have, let's just set it to STG44 as the weapon name and see what we get. Okay, so we press play. So we get press and hold F to open door, then the cost. And up here, we get press and hold F to buy STG44, and we also have the corresponding cost. So we are getting exactly what we want. So the only real thing to do in addition is going to be when we buy the STG, we swap out the message. So when I buy it, I want to, like I mentioned, swap the message to something different. And I also want to lower it. So let's bring the entire gun down to say here, because I think that's about eye level. Okay, that's a little too low. About there. So that should be pretty much in line with the camera. Alrighty, wrong button again. Alright, so now that we have that implemented, we can start working in the next video on getting the actual purchase message to change. So there's a couple ways we can do that, and I'm going to think it over as to which one I want to take. So I will see you then. If you like what I'm doing and you want to help support me, you can find a link to my Patreon in the description below, where you can get early access to this entire series.